of Lilongwe and actually a senior lecturer in this domain. My work this morning is to present assignment number 1 and its requirement as required in this course called BSW 311 and Practicum. So, the first page of your assignment will be like this. Understand me, it's a project called book review. So if you don't understand me today, you are dead, and your dead body probably no one can locate it. So the first page of your assignment, page 1, is called cover page. Cover page, cover page. The page 1 of your book review. Book review. Review. I'm doing this in order to ensure that you are not doing something substandard, because I don't want even to read that. Substandard material, I don't want to read that material. And I don't want, number 1, substandard material, I don't want to see that in this assignment. Number 2, I don't want to see mediocratic production. That is to say something that is useless. This is practicum. You need to convince me that you are indeed a university material and you are prepared to travel together with me in this practicum journey. Mind you, in this course called BSW 311, much of the work is done by you, and I am here merely and simply as a supervisor. So I will be supervising what you do, the instruction, how you take the instruction. If you are able to take the instructions well from me, it means that even when you are employed somewhere, you will represent this university. If you don't take instructions as are given now, it means that you will be a difficult animal to handle, even when you get out there. This morning, I am dealing with you on assignment number 1. Assignment number 1. Probably I'm doing this with you for the last time. So assignment number 1 has requirements. It is called a project. It's book review project. This is a project. This is a project. So in this project, we are required to have page number 1. Page number 1 of your project will be just as the same as any ordinary assignment requires. So it is the cover page. You know our cover page, how you write the cover page. But on assignment number 1, under your cover page, you will going to write assignment number 1 as book review. Last time I said, once you find this machine set, then it's your doom. You are doomed. You need not to attend. But today you can attend. But next time, my friend, you find that this machine is set, don't enter. Just sit there. Don't even come here, because we will disturb the class system to a greater deal. Sit there. Just sit there. Next time you find that this machine is set, don't even ask me. Probably you can ask your God or other things that you value much. Yes, just get seated, because even that noise you are making is being beamed and captured accordingly. So, here you go. Page number 1, you put a cover page. Now, page number 2. Page number 2 of your assignment. Page 2 of your assignment. Write these things which we call bibliographic Bibliographic information. In no more than 2 paragraphs, introduce the book under your review. So, page number 3, is where you write introduction. In all the assignments that you have been doing here at the University of York, this is a unique assignment. You have never done an assignment similar to this one. This one only comes when you are doing practicum. So that is why it follows unique instruction. So you have to make sure that you follow the instruction amicably well. Cover page. You open, when I open the second page of your assignment, I must see this. I must see this. And on the third page of your assignment, there I must see things like introduction. In the introduction, it must be a little bit brief, not more than probably 2 paragraphs. If anything, it must have 2 paragraphs. So, make sure that after the paragraphs, then after the introduction, you actually write introduction in your paper. Make sure that you don't say page 3 introduction. Just write introduction in your paper. Clear? Just write introduction. Then you do this. Somebody last week was telling me blah, 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 blah. Then you say blah, 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 blah. I'm copying is the words that somebody gave me last week. So blah, 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 blah. Introduction. Where do you go after introduction? 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 Then you have to write definition of practicum. Definition of practicum. Make sure that all these things are coming from a book called BSW Practicum Manual 2020 PDF. That is the book we are looking at. It's a big book. It has over 57 pages. So you have to read the whole book. On what? You will find it on the Google, on the portal. You will find it on the book. So that is the book. So you have come late. So you would want me to take him to go back from where we started. So I mentioned the first thing I did was to mention the book. Where were you? No, I have already done. That part I have already done, my friend. I have already done. Somebody also asked me to do the same, and I did it. You came late, then I repeated it, and then you are demanding my ability to do it again. Then I will do it the 4th time. No need, my friend.
And we cover theories of perception.
Yeah, request and demanding is just the same. Ask your dictionary. You can Google that one. No, you can Google. Ask your dictionary whether request and demand are different or are similar.
Organization,
can we proceed?
And illusion.
Okay, then tell me where you need me to be.
Perception. What is perception? Anyone with an idea?
Okay, after introduction, you write. This is how you write. Then you say definition of practicum, and then you write something. We are going. This right. After this is a headline. This is a sub-headline.
Yeah.
This one, if this one is a small letter, this one must also be in small letter. We are going forward. And then after here, you come to another angle where you are writing at least significance of practicum.
Have an idea about it.
Don't take this from your home or your village. Take this from the book understudy. Clear? Don't take these things, introduction, all these, 1, 2, 3, 4, are coming from the book. You cannot see them if you did not have much time to read that book. How are you, Bliss? Welcome into this classroom. So, now, the other thing that you need also to take into consideration, significance here. And mind you, the significance here, we want 5 plus.
Process by which we interpolate and make sense.
And how do you write under significance? You say, you have to say.
It is a complex process.
Social work practicum is very significant or very important in as far as the bachelor's degree of social work program is what is concerned. Clear? You have to say so. So there are several significance of social work practicum. To begin with, that is how you should write. Are you understanding me, my new student? To begin with, and then you come to the second paragraph. Then you say secondly, then you say thirdly, then you say fourthly, then you say the other one, then you say in conclusion. It means you have said more than 5 or 6. Clear?
The same information, or if you're just looking at a figure.
So then you are moving. You have moved from introduction to definition of practicum. Here on the definition, you can enjoy, you can consult even other authors. Clear? On the definition here, remember, here is only here where you have room to consult other authors. Clear? What are they defining? They are defining social work practicum, other authors. This one is where you can go out. This is where here. Where you can go where? You can go out here. You are allowed to go out.
So,
what do I mean? You go out of the book under your table. Clear? Only here, my friend, only here, you are allowed to go out. And when you visit other book, other authors, make sure that your reference page has indicated those all other authors which you have consulted. Hallelujah. Yeah, make sure that only here the definition, maybe the book understudy may not give you what? May not give you the definition that you want.
Based on the principle,
then you can go out. Only here you can go out. And if you plan to go out, don't consult only one author. You can consult maximum 3 authors.
The brain organizes information.
If you feel that everything is contained in that book understudy, the book is BSW
according to
dash BSW, and you are not even ready. You are only looking at me. Some of you, you think that you are now recording me. When we have this recording me, and you think your gadgets can also record, you are cheating yourself.
So let's look at stages of perception.
You have to write, physical writing. The book is BSW dash. Have you put the dash? Say field. Have you put the field? Put another dash. Have you put the other dash? Say practicum. Write practicum manual or manual. Have you put the manual? Practicum manual. Then put a dash. Have you put a dash? And then have you put 2020? Then
So
say
we are
PDF.
cautiously or
What have you written? Can I see where you have written?
No others.
Where have you written it? Where have you written it? Yes, that one. Where have you written it? Where have you written it? Where have you written it? Yes, where have you written it? Where have you written it? Where?
So we cautiously ignore. For example,
Where have you written
I'm
it?
just looking at this.
How can you write one go? Where have you written it? Where have you written it? And some of you would want to pass, guys, and you are not taking even notes.
Someone will be making noise here, noise there.
Failure to take notes in a class setting and a serious class like this one is similar to foolishness.
So cautiously.
No, you have to be writing, taking notes. My friend is not taking notes. Mister, what is your problem?
To ignore.
This is a serious class, practicum. Can you say practicum, everybody?
That's why even when there is noise.
Yes, much work must be done by you, only few by the supervisor. So don't be extraordinary wiser in this classroom. Hallelujah. You must be extraordinarily wiser.
So they selected
because you are now in the third year and you are moving forward. Are you moving backward? No, be wiser in this classroom.
Attended.
Be wiser as a bee and be clever as a kalulu.
2s or 3s
in this classroom. Because if you would want to be in your comfort zones, you will not make it. Are you hearing me, my sister? I want you even to make it and to make it for the better.
So,
and that is why we are here.
What do you look like? What is it that you can see?
Oh, you have now received a paper from a friend. Thank God you have a friend who cares for you. How I wish to see this caring of one another continues. Okay. Practicum. Much work to be done, say by us. Much work to be done by who? By us.
Okay.
Supervisory work to be done by who? The lecturer or the supervisor. I'm happy when I hear these things. Sure. So be a little bit wiser than before.
Yeah. What do you see?
So we are saying introduction. Here, be aware that we only need maximum 2 paragraphs. Maximum 2 paragraphs. This is a research kind of. You can go into the research, the library, and then pull out the research of other people. Just look at chapter 1 of those researches, and then only read how those people write their introduction, my friend. It's simple. So you can emulate from them. Simple. I am handling assignment number 1, but I'm not writing for you. I'm trying to make it clear so that you should follow it and follow it very, very well.
There is this face.
Okay, I continue. Significance of practicum. Get the significance of practicum from the manual under our study. You are reading the whole book and you are appreciating the whole book and you are going to copy things from that book. This is what assignment number 1 is demanding. Somebody say, he is not demanding, he is requesting. This is what assignment number 1 is requesting from you.
This one head of an animal.
I'm now using both ways so that you can see that they sometimes mean the same. I'm requesting you to do that. I'm demanding you to do that. I'm persuading you to do that. I'm instructing you to do that. That is Ikolimbo now. Dealing with you in as far as the requirement of assignment number 1 are concerned. Yes, I go now down, then you say blah, 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 blah. Where do you go after that one? Where you go there, then we are having what we call criteria for selecting agencies to serve as sites of practicum. Then you go for probably 5 criteria. How you can select the sites for practicum. Let me sign here before each one of you in your presence. Social work.
Now you can see. Okay. Yeah, so for other people, all they saw was a vase. For other people, what you see is two faces, like a face of a human being.
I like that one. Okay.
Yeah,
so here, after this, what you need to do,
yeah, so that's what we meant. That's what I meant when I said selection. Because our brain has limited capacity to process every stimuli that we see. You realize, I think it's only that girl at first who saw a face of a human being, because that's what her brain was focusing on. So for other people, you see a wine glass,
then you
a
say
face of a
blah blah
human
blah
being,
blah. You write those criteria.
A vase.
Make sure if you can manage to do that, much as it concerns you, make sure that you paraphrase them. Don't copy and what? And paste. Even if the English or the sentence is very short, don't copy it and paste. Find your own English. You have been to school for now 12 years in standard 1, standard form 1 to standard form 4, and then this is your 3rd year, this is your 15th year to be in college. Yes, to be in school. And that is the same. Standard primary school, 8 years. Secondary school, 4 years. 4 plus 8, how many years are there?
That's what we meant.
And you have been in college for 3 years. 3 plus 12, how many?
Or unconsciously.
You have been 15 years in school, so you are not a small person. You are a mature person.
Just looking at this,
worth taking instructions, no matter how.
For other people, they just look at the face, the cup.
Whether you realize that was the issue of you and your parents.
So the interpretation
and your
of
God,
these
probably.
depends
if God was involved.
On your
can God be involved when somebody is repeating?
And intent.
Can the blame be gone to God?
What you
no,
give attention.
Actually, it all depends on you.
Interpretation of those images.
5 criteria. Understand here, there are also 5.
Your brain organize that.
The first criterion is this. You can put all these things probably in one paragraph, if you so wish, or you can say 5 paragraphs, if you so wish. Then another one. The other one is this one. 5 examples of agencies. 5 examples of agencies.
Mentally.
The other one is
they are done in the brain. So you do it cautiously.
The other one is 4 criteria for selecting field supervisors. 4 criteria for selecting field.
I'm failing to figure out what
field supervisors. Field supervisors.
Like
the other one is
because in this case, if you are given to interpret like what
8 competencies. 8 competencies. This one is bigger.
So if you
8 competencies.
Depending on that perception. Everyone will
8 competencies for what?
We know.
8 competencies required required by students engaged in social work practicum.
You can do it cautiously and cautiously, as I said. I think you have seen mapuzzles, Sometimes, sometimes maybe you are asked, for other people, because it's what you gave attention to. And your brain organized that message and interpreted it.
The last one.
So that's why we're talking of selected perception, because selected focusing. That's what your brain focused on.
The last one is?
Yeah.
The last one, read on the grading policy. You must know when you can fail, because everything in this one is 100%. It's 100%. If you present it,
I think I don't have. Maybe
right, 100%. So the manual will tell you how the listener college was what was a grading their students. So we have emulated the same. Some of you, if you don't do well, we will expel you from this university due to practicum. If you want, you can even ask people like Victor, our assistant, if other people failed in the past.
Yeah, so the first
there's a list he will tell you.
On the stages is
we failed them,
selection,
not because we hated them, no, but because they failed to meet the requirements of practicum.
In a meaningful
this course is we want to see whether you are really educated or education is really imparted in you or foolishness instead.
So the last stage is interpretation. So you select.
So we want you to show us that you are educated people.
Interpretation.
Some people are educated in how to play football. Some people are educated how to train other people to be so competent somewhere. But here we are training you to be competent in all departments of social work. Amen.
Means now you give.
So you have to.
So interpretation
after
of
this one now,
is based on one's experience, expectations, needs, beliefs, and other factors.
Grading.
Interpretation, how you interpret.
You will see that
it depends.
Just
on one's
give a summary when you are
other factors. For example,
here we are not using
because of your experience or culture or your beliefs. No,
instead in practicum we use 70%. You will see in the manual. In this course,
that kind of when we see that image,
so you must make sure that
but because of experience, expectations, or beliefs, but for other people.
Okay, yeah, so here, look at it. The last one, you will look at the
so grading, we don't find people running away. So that's how we
grading.
So we interpret things depending on our experience,
policy,
depending on beliefs, depending on interests or expectations. Sometimes we depend on the issue of expectation because we expect something. You can easily interpret something wrong. It depends on what you expect.
The book is easy to read according to the book understudy. So this is assignment number 1. Theories. This time around, allow me for the time that I am remaining with, to also, if you, okay, now, in your conclusion, there is, in this course, since you started with the introduction, this is almost, it may take you maybe to 10 pages, I don't know, but the very last thing, like this one, the very last thing is conclusion.
We don't look at it as individual parts.
Conclusion.
We don't look at it as individual
in your conclusion,
we look at it as a whole.
You will at least take now a side. You have read the whole book. By the end of reading that book, you will see that there are certain things.
We see the whole thing as one complete image.
You like.
It's like when you see a face, you don't just see 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. You see a face. So we look at something as a whole, not as individual parts. So if you're looking at a face of a person, you're not looking at the eyes, nose, mouth, whatever. You're just looking at a face. So the theory is based on the idea that our minds like to organize
after this one,
in a way that makes sense and easy to understand.
There is what we go further idea.
Like our minds like to organize information. That's why when we see something we can easily interpret, because our mind will organize that kind of information. You see this one is a boy, this one is a girl, a male or female.
After criteria for selecting field supervisors,
when you look at a person,
to another one.
The feet, the hair, whatever they hate. Unless if you are trying to focus on something on that individual. But if you're looking at an individual, you are looking at an individual as
social work practicum.
The second one is constructivist.
The ethics, I need 5. And after the ethics, what do I need? Theory. I need steps to be followed when you are what? When you are
so based on constructivist theory, it says our perception is not only based on what we see, but is also influenced by our experiences, memories, and knowledge.
To be followed.
Our perception
to be followed
not only based on what we see, but also
you are
influenced by our experience, our memory, and our knowledge.
During
so the way you will interpret it will depend on your experience. Practicum. It will depend on your memory. What is in your memory?
It is true that you can be grieved during practicum. Mwiya mwakesala kungokuza kuti iwe chikangweka chimashinichi usabwere iwe because makolo ako anakulenga bibi ya pamwamba bibi ndikudzayamba ndikufuna kuzadana ndi sana, but don't hate me, this is not the time. So follow the steps to be followed when you are grieved. Dina, are you there? There are times when you are grieved while doing practicum. So the manual has the steps you need to follow. I am grieved. Salamena jawandi bowa lero. Yes, I have bored you, but there are steps to be followed when you are bored.
Theory.
So you have to give us those steps. By the end of this assignment, you will be people who are now prepared to go out and start jobbing, to go out and do things very, very well and become very, very productive. Clear, madam? We don't want to send people out who are half-baked here, from here. No. Process. Especially passing a practicum through these hands. No. We want people to be
understand it without
holistically baked.
Ecological theory, it says, when we
after this class, Mr. Gilbert, after this class, you will be probably a half lawyer because you will be following steps now.
About it, this is a
when I am grieved, there are steps.
So we can easily
if you fail some tests and then you feel that you have really failed, so the issue is not to tell the parents that but Sarah has phoned me saying that I have failed.
Us with all information, we need to perceive things accurately.
Probably in mothers like that, you just
need to perceive things differently.
Don't tell your mother.
Something we look at.
You will just kill her with BB.
What it is without maybe thinking about it.
There are some who are still childish. They can share zakusukulu kuno kwambiri ndi amayi awo kuti asala ine sala koma sana ndichezere bwino ya sala gendani ankolim akazabwera kuno sitiza apatsa mbatata. They will still give me the mbatata. Practicum. Iyi bwana ndi practicum. On graduation day you put yourself in a very good jacket.
So
more or less like a small sack. And that was very good. Social workers must ndi madabo kunoko mango vala chikabuti. Koma kuja koda mvala bwino kwambiri. Congratulations. Keep it up, keep it up because I handed I came where you stood with those people. Then I said I looked at you left and right and I said
so we have
agulu amango zisabuza agulu wazovala zimakhala
empiricism. So
no, I wish you well and more of God's blessings. This assignment, I think you have captured everything. Yeah? So in the event that you do not understand me, grading, you have to understand the grading policy. What happens when you fail? What happens when you have 50%? You'll hear that you can go back and
we learn to perceive things. So we interpret something through experience.
It's the last thing before conclusion.
So when we are born, we don't know what anything is, but as we grow up, we learn from experience. So if we touch a hot stove, you learn that it's pain. So that the next time you see a hot stove, you don't need to touch it. Like through experience, we interpret something through experience. So when we are born, we don't know anything. But with time, we know if if I touch a stove,
okay, this one goes like this.
A hot stove, and then so it means through experience, it means next time you not touch it again.
Yes, this thing went off because I'm so energetic today. Now, one other thing that you needed to do is, make sure that in your conclusion, Breeze, I'm talking to you. In your conclusion, tell me now, communicate to me now that I have read this book.
So the other thing
of all the paragraphs, the pages that I have liked.
From native.
Or you can tell us that I did not like any page. Everything is satanic. That is your own perception. Or you can say, I have found this book to be very, very important in the following capacities. Clear? That is your take, your home take.
We are born with some knowledge.
Let me go
and we don't have
another
to learn
book.
Everything
this is assignment number 2.
Some things
okay, now let me sir, can you come and help me to cleaning the board now, sir? Sorry. We normally, according to our culture, we normally don't disturb big men.
We are born with
but
knowledge.
For the sake of this assignment, you can be disturbed, sir.
Some things are natural. So we interpret things like we do things natural. For example, a baby sucking the thumb, you don't tell the baby to take your finger and put in the mouth. They just do it naturally. They are not being taught. Yeah, okay. So that's all about perception theories. So perception is basically how we see and understand things around us. How we see things and understand how we interpret things.
This assignment in
imagine you see a beautiful sunset. Your eyes send a picture of that sunset to the brain. And your brain figures out what you are looking at.
This assignment, what is the date today? This assignment number 1. What is the date today?
Be sent. Your eyes.
What I have done to you is to give that book, to make that book available to you. You will get it from the pod. So, this assignment, make sure that you tell all those people who make you sometimes to be busy during the week. Today, what is the date?
So what 19. Factors influence perception?
Tell everybody who disturbs you
factors that can influence
in any capacity to refrain from disturbing you, at least for now. Those people who call perception. You, where are you?
Environment.
Those people, tell them not to do so now.
Environment.
Tell them that I have been given
factors that can
assignment to be done.
But can you explain a bit about coordinated?
There are some people who just say,
oh yeah, knowledge. I think knowledge.
Tell them that you are busy.
Yeah,
expectations. Because this assignment demands you to finalize reading the book and summarizing the work by 25th of this month, 2024.
Give meaning to it because of.
And then you will come to me and say, San Kolimbo. Then I say, here I am, Madam Olosa.
That you are in.
Can you please check my work?
People from different.
Then I will say, yes.
May perceive the same.
I will check your work in the next 5 minutes.
Cultural backgrounds.
And then after 8 minutes, I will send your work back. I will send the work back to you.
I think I gave an example of your work.
Because your work. That whole work is worth for me 3 minutes reading. 3 minutes reading.
Just normal.
So send it to me on 25 for review. I want to see it electronically on this name.
The adrenaline levels will be high.
No stain.
Like because of our cultural background.
Gmail.
So similarly, personal experiences can shape our perception by creating a bias.
And also,
because we have
once you send it to the email,
so you easily
as it stands, and also Understand me. And also, what am I saying, madam? And also send it to...
I think we should stop here. Next time we'll start from
that is WhatsApp. 099933078 and also send it. But don't say, sir, your email is not working.
So
it works every time.
Next week I'll give you
unless otherwise. And also, because you cannot say your email is not working, calling me when you are also using the same internet, the same network.
For those who will participate,
your phone is working, the WhatsApp is working. Why not the email?
So that everyone gets prepared.
It will work. So send it first to my email. I'm saying send it first to the email.
So just give me the link. Because if I say you need to divide yourself.
So
or can you manage to do it?
Or
just give me a list of names. I will divide you into.
Then second.
Participate next week.
Ndizachishonga muli mosemu
I'll give marks
but pa 25 mwezi uno lero ndibwa
I'll decide depending on the participation.
Ngambiri ine chimene chishindawire 2 hours.
I'll decide depending on
this book 2 hours.
You are many next week because of the
ifeti maverenga mabuku 1000 pages. You kodi simuna puzire ku secondary school za summarizing. Muna apita school yanji. Okay, fine. Then if it is there, if it is here, then also the last place ukazalandira okay. Ukazatumiza uku kapena uku kuzalandira lemba iri kuchokera kwa ine. Nde nkazalemba iri uzadziwa kuti nthawi yakwana tsopano kuchitumiza pa malo pena. Tamvana eti? Ukazalandira iyi ndiye kuti nthawi yomweyo uchitumiza ku nambala 3 poto. Tamvana eti? Ukazalandira liwiri. Koma ukazalandira iri ababa pali space. Ukazangolandira iyi nthawi yomweyo zendimbire phone call me. Ukazalandira okay, not please call me wherever you shall be. You can make a WhatsApp call.
Represent the group because
to ask me, sir,
we need someone to
where have I failed? Clear?
Because we will share the
where have I failed? Then I will say your introduction is mediocratic. Then you have to work on the introduction. You have copied and pasted. And just if I say copied and pasted, then you will meet at the, call it assurance office. I will say, let's meet. Assurance, call it assurance. Uzangozoti kumene koko ndiye kuti ineyo ndikalandira aidha kenakake konduza kuti no ndamba kuvuta ndikupira ndi nthawi kodi ndamba kuvuta. You know, the online students are here. I'm telling you, they are telling me that I have started now going too much deep. But this is what the university is required. We want to produce students who are very intelligent, not only halfway, but we want to produce students who follow things properly. So, if you receive an okay from me, just send your work on the portal. If I write okay not, then make sure that you need to meet me or talk to me so that we can together help each other. I'm here to help you, isn't it? Not that you should feel the pinch. If ubunago ena fe ku university kumeti na pita ma university ose. Sinalandire po mavuto we. Ndesingambire kukuzuza nino. We have no. But I want you to follow. And let me go back to second assignment. No, I'm here. And I'm here with you. Second assignment. Oh, this one, you have to send it. Look at me. You have to send it to me by 25 of this month. And I will give you time to work on this one. By 30th of this same month, the portal will close you out. No, I'm talking about Practicum has its own way of doing. Indeed, but what remains is me to bury you. Assignment number 1 due date is no. It's on the 30th. The portal will close you out when it's on 30th. And now, if you are closed out, bring 7,000 kwacha here and deposit it into the university account so that we can agree on when to open the portal specifically for you. We will open it because we have eaten the 7,000. We will open as a penalty of late what? Submission. So we enjoy eating those monies. Yes. Now, assignment number 2. Are you ready to hear about assignment number 2? Assignment number 2. Whether you are not ready, but for the sake of those that are online, we are now ready. I'm even ready to give it to me. Hello. University of Lirongo musabite kwa assemblies kwa assemblies ni kwa malero ndile ku Bambino ku university mufuse kuti University of Lirongo eri pati. Please University of Lirongo eri ku area 15 kufupi ndi Gogo General. Bambo, muzabe.
That's the over.
No, that one is a January musankule naye.
Mimi yalero.
Nina momali mofumira kwambiri.
Iri inuyo sari ine.
Ndingokuzanya nangandika pandokuzanya ino. Sinimatumiza pamene paja udzugitse. Okay, assignment number 2 has to do with what we call trevithic. Probably this way. Lexicon. Trevithic lexicon. Of 80 skills of trevithic lexicon of 80 skills 2012 PDF. And this is probably by a lady like some of you in the name of Pamiri Trevithic. It is written or it was written by Pamiri Trevithic. Because it is written by a woman called Pamiri Trevithic. So we social workers have agreed to say that this work is what we call a Pamela's terrific lexicon. Everybody say lexicon. Again? Lexicon. For the last time, again? Lexicon. Yes, lexicon. When we say lexicon, for you who usually probably are used to FP school Englishes, then lexicon is a deep word. A deep word. Let me explain what lexicon is all about, madam. Are you ready to hear from me? Yes, lexicon is a book. Is a book more or less like or more or less similar to a dictionary. Lexicon is a dictionary. A dictionary. Yeah, so assignment number 2. You are going to throw your eyes into the Pamela's terrific lexicon, where she is giving you a list of 8 skills of social work practicum. And then you will read all the 8 lexicons, all the 8 words, my friend. It's just a list of only how many words, madam? 8. So you will let me read what is happening there. Then out of the 8, madam, you are only going to choose only 25 of the 8 what we call skills of social work practicum. Only how many? 25. And then you say like this. According to how I have perceived or how I have understood the 8 skills of social work practicum is given by Emily Trevific, 2012. I have fallen in love with only 25 skills as follows. Number 1, observation skills. Why observation, Mr. Liguia? Then you are going to give us at least 3 or 5 reasons under observation why you think that in practicum, where you and I are going out there, why you would want to use observation as a skill. Why? And then if you choose empathy, give me 3 reasons why you think empathy is very useful to you in this 2024's practical. You will choose 25, and under each, you will comment with only 3 reasons or 4 reasons. If you have many, 5, just comment. In conclusion, you will write your understanding why of all the 25 practicums, which one is ringing a bell to you. So that is assignment number 2 of social work practicum. Then remember, my friend, remember where you shall be at the funeral, but on 30th September must be a due date for this work. And then 25th September must be the date when you should send your work to me through email, through WhatsApp, and if you receive okay, then upload it. We don't want you, gentlemen of good faces, gentlemen of good appearance, ladies so beautiful to send mediocratic work on the portal. Let your work first be checked by the supervisor and then later on upload it on the portal. Clear? This will enable that dinner. Whosoever will read your work on the portal must be compelled, must be persuaded to love you and to give you a good grade. At least people should say, awawa adaba sa A awawa. Kuma zimira dalemba pa practicum. Nyasi zeni matope. We don't want people to say so. To you. Bless you. No, not you. Let them say so to other people, not you. Madam, we don't want people to say, awatu angowapa asatya. We want your work to be checked first before it is uploaded on the portal. The last project, which is a class project, is this that we identify kamuntu kosauka tikalipirira. This time around tikuganizira kamuntu kosauka ndizilipo zosezo zikupanga 1 2 and then kamuntu kosauka tikalipirira kutera lingi. Nje last week tinkati tizapanga committee tinatero the committee je tizapanga mawa tizapanga next week. Yeah, so not all of us. We don't need the grade guy. If you are present, we don't go by all of you because the class malipereza. Class indira all of you. We will go by how many people have participated. How many people have participated? Not all of you. Okay. Now, madam, this is Musaine. So the class has ended. You were with me, Nostin Register Kolimbo, the bishop, and not only the bishop, but your supervisor in this class. So musaganiza zote mene zateremu pali mavuto oti wina ndadana nayo nisimadana ndi munthu because there is no reason why I should hate you, but you need to be fully baked accordingly. Clear? Join me in welcoming my friend who has just joined us this one. Tumulandire tizimuza ku library kumeti mapeza zitu ndi mbale wathu ameneyo wina sa wakapezeka wina sa kukulandira bwino munenere kwa ine munenere kwa ine because Paul mwanenera kuti akulandire. Thank you so much. Uga saina baba upito kanitenge munthu avala tai apo avala shati ya coffee pajinga za moto kanitenga azokumane ndine. Wabawe? What is your name? Victoria who? Victoria Jerry, I think you have interacted. Ndine pa online kale. Ukumbuka? Victoria Jerry, mwatipeza. Sana. Umona ukafika hapo wavala shati ya meruni ya